This video is sponsored by the trading brokerage Moomoo. Use my link down below, deposit $100 with Moomoo, and we each get 5 stocks, and each of those stocks, get this guys, is valued up to $3,500. So get your free money from Moomoo, link down below, and let's get right into the video. Guys, we're getting quite a rally in the stock market today, and I'll be the first to tell you I'm a little bit skeptical. I don't really trust this rally, and in fact, I think it could be a bull trap, and I want to break down my thoughts in this video. And of course, we're going to break down some stocks. So if you all find value, hit the like button, subscribe, join my Patreon if you want all my buys, sells, call outs, morning update videos, plus more. All of that's on Patreon, link down below. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. So SPY is currently bouncing off of this big level of support. I mean, this has been support for almost 2 months at this point, right around $450 per share. And you guys can see we held this back early in December and late in December, and we've already covered that. And lo and behold, today, actually that was yesterday, we hit 450, and today we're rallying pretty aggressively off of 450, and we pretty much filled the entire gap all the way to about 459, 460, which was a big support, and we obviously broke that support, making it become a resistance. So in my opinion, guys, and I could be wrong, I've been wrong in the past, but we've seen this happen many times over the past couple of weeks, right? We get beaten down, the markets get bludgeoned, volatility kicks up, the VIX goes up, and then we get a rally. We get a relief rally within the overall downtrend whenever we get too beaten down, whenever we get too oversold, because you guys know how it goes. We're not going to be going down, 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 and down. Maybe we will one day, but it usually doesn't happen like that. We typically see maybe a couple red days followed by a couple of green days, 1 or 2 green days, and then we start dumping again. And the truth is, I'm not convinced that SPY's going to reverse until it gets above. Quite honestly, it needs to start breaking 470 before I am convinced, or more convinced than I am now, that it is going to start reversing. And at this point, the fact that we're still under both moving averages on the 4-hour chart, we're under 460, which again was support. Now it's a big resistance. I feel like selling pressure could start kicking in right around where we are now. And in fact, if I pull up the intraday chart, you guys can see we hit 459 about an hour ago, 11 a.m. on the East Coast. And since that point, over the past hour, we've actually been making lower highs and we've been selling off a bit. Now, we're still above the main 180 moving average on this intraday chart, but the second that breaks, let's say we get under 456, this will probably start collapsing, probably down to the low 450s again, and the rally that we saw today intraday and pre-market, it would have ended up being a bull trap. So I'm just saying, guys, I'm not trying to freak you all out. The green today is awesome. We're making some money. We'll talk about a stock here in a second that I made a lot of money on today. It's great, but I don't want you guys to get caught up in a bull trap, a potential bull trap, and have your face get ripped off again, you know, because it's happened to all of us, right? We see these little rallies, we get excited, then all of a sudden, boom, it starts selling off again. And you guys can see the same thing with Triple Q, right? We got very oversold. We hit about 465, or in this case, 365. I sometimes mix up the prices. Triple Q's in the 300s, SPY's in the 400s, guys. Just letting you know, right, guys? I'm sure you all already know that. But Triple Q, we hit 365. We were very oversold. And now we're getting a relief rally. We're up 1.5%, up over $5. We're trading above 370 now. And this might have a little bit more juice left in it. No joke. We might see another green day. But like I said with SPY, I'm not convinced that we're fully breaking out yet. You know, we could see maybe more upside to about 378, 380, right around this major resistance, and right by the 50 moving average resistance on the 4-hour chart. But at that point in time, after we get maybe a little bit more green, I would not be surprised. In fact, I expect us to see sellers kick in and this starting to move back down again. So like I said, it's great that we're making some money today. Maybe some people are making money on paper. Some people are probably locking in profits like I did. I'll talk about that in a second. But be careful. Be cautious. Be prepared for everything. That's kind of what I've been saying here on the channel. So what do you guys think? Drop me a comment down below. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you all are finding value, and don't forget to get your 5 stocks up to $3,500 each from Moomoo. That's linked down below. Use my link, deposit $100. We each get 5 stocks. We get some free money. Everybody's a winner. So let's now talk about some stocks. Number 1 is SoFi. Guys, SoFi today, it's having a rip your face off kind of rally. This is very good. This is great. I mean, we saw a huge rally the other day. I think that was that literally, that might have been yesterday, or was it the day before? Let me double check. It was the day before. So we ran up from $12 all the way to about $14 on the bank news, which is great. And then it saw consolidation yesterday, around $13.50, about $14.50. So it was bouncing around. And then today, it just completely erupted. The stock's up 17, almost 18% right now. And all of you guys in my Patreon know that I was in SoFi. I bought multiple different tranches, if you will. I bought at $14.40. I bought at, I think I bought at $14.40, $14.50 two different times. I think I bought at $14.40. It ran up to $16, came back to $14.50, bought more, and then it went down to $13.12 range. I bought more in that little range. I think I bought at like $13.20 or something like that. And my average cost ended up being about $14.08. Actually, exactly $14.08. And today it just erupted. Like I said, it's up 18%. I just locked in profits, guys, right before making this video. I locked in the game at $16.35, literally on this pump. You guys can see it on the intraday chart. And I made about, I think, 16% on my position. And I've only been holding SoFi as a trade for about a couple of weeks, so I can't complain. I can't complain. And I'm not saying that SoFi is going to collapse now because I sold out of it. I don't want any parts of it. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, as a trader, you're not making money unless you actually lock in profit. So I did that. I locked in a profit, and now I'm simply waiting to see what SoFi does. Sure, if it rips up even more, I missed out on some gains. It happens. But if it pulls back, let's say to the $13, $14 range again, which could easily happen. I'm saying easily, guys. That could happen if the markets do end up, if this rally is a bull trap, we start dumping again overall. SoFi is going to dump as well. So if we do see that scenario occur, I could easily buy my shares back where I originally had them, 13, 14, maybe even 14.50. I'd be willing to buy my shares back at that point in time. So SoFi is looking great. It's ripping. I locked in gains, and I'm excited to see what the future holds. We'll see if it presents another opportunity to us. So what do you guys think about that? Drop me a comment down below as always. And now let's quickly talk about some other stocks. We have the Chinese stocks moving today. We have JD up 11%. This one's taking out the highs from last week. It seems like we're breaking back over 80. It's ripping up, like I said, up 11%. We're above both moving averages on the 4-hour chart. And on top of that, we're seeing some inverse head and shoulders action here playing out. You guys can see the left shoulder. We got the head right here. Oh, I just butchered that. But bear with me, guys. Then we have the right shoulder there. You guys can see it. So at this point in time, I think JD could probably start gunning mid-high 80s, maybe low 90s, no doubt in my mind. And we also had TRV today report earnings. The ascending triangle that we called out multiple videos ago is playing out. You guys can see clearly on this 3-year chart and on the yearly chart that ascending triangle is playing out. We hit 169 today, and the stock's up over 5%. I believe, we talked about this on Patreon this morning. They double beat. $5.20 EPS versus $3.85 estimated, so they crushed EPS. And they destroyed sales, $9.01 billion versus $7.79 billion estimated. So double beat for TRV. Ascending triangles playing out. I think this could be going higher in the short term, whether it be 180, 190. Maybe 200 if it stretches out. Probably not. I mean, I don't think it's going to get to 200, but it's never out of the realm of possibilities, right? So keep your eyes on TRV. Keep your eyes on SoFi and JD.com. And there's a lot of other stocks. Ford is dipping. It's still down to about 21, 22 now. We are seeing a little bit of buying pressure, but nothing too convincing quite yet. So I'm going to be watching Ford around 100, the 180 moving average on this 4-hour chart. So overall, guys, I don't want to drag this video too long. The stock market is exploding today, but I don't necessarily trust it. That's just the moral of the story here, the moral of this video. So if you all found value, hit the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know your thoughts, join my Patreon. If you want all my moves in the markets plus more, that's linked down below, or you guys can go to stocksurfest.com/Patreon. Make sure to also get your 5 stocks free from Moomoo. Those are each valued up to $3,500. All you have to do is use my link down below. You see that link, use that link, deposit $100, and we each get some free money. We're all winners, and you could also get $50 from M1 Finance and 2 stocks free from Webull. All of that is linked down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, keep crushing the markets. Stay safe out there. Peace out, guys.